In a kingdom where loyalty was prized above all else, there lived a hero named Sir Cedric. He was the shining knight, revered by all for his bravery and valor. The people sang his praises, and the king himself bestowed upon him the highest honors. But little did Sir Cedric know, the kingdom he served was built on deceit. One fateful day, a dark shadow fell over the land. A neighboring kingdom threatened war, and the king summoned Cedric. "Defend our realm," he commanded, "and I will grant you riches beyond your imagination." With a heart full of duty, Cedric rode into battle, leading the charge against the enemy. He fought valiantly, emerging victorious, but at a grave cost. Many of his loyal men fell that day, their lives sacrificed for a kingdom that would soon turn its back on him. As the dust settled and the cheers of victory echoed, Cedric returned to the castle, expecting a hero's welcome. Instead, he was met with whispers and sidelong glances. The king, fearing Cedric's growing popularity, spun a tale of betrayal. He was in league with the enemy, the king proclaimed. The very people he had protected now turned against him. Friends became foes, and the trust he had built over years crumbled like sand. Cedric was stripped of his title, his lands seized, and he was cast out of the kingdom like a common criminal. Betrayed by those he had risked his life to defend, Cedric's heart turned cold, igniting a fire of vengeance within him. In the shadows, Cedric plotted. He gathered the remnants of his fallen comrades and formed a band of outcasts, warriors who had also been betrayed. Together they trained in secret, honing their skills and swearing an oath of revenge against the kingdom that had wronged them. Cedric crafted a plan. He would not just reclaim his honor, but bring the entire kingdom to its knees. Months passed, and the kingdom celebrated its newfound peace, oblivious to the storm brewing outside its walls. Under the cover of night, Cedric and his band struck. They infiltrated the castle, using their knowledge of the land to avoid detection. One by one, they dismantled the king's guards, their anger fueling their every move. As Cedric stood at the gates of the royal chamber, he felt a surge of power. He was no longer the loyal knight. He was a force of nature, a villain born from betrayal. The king, cowering in his lavish chamber, realized too late the depths of his mistake. "Cedric, you're a monster!" he cried, desperation lacing his voice. "No," Cedric replied, his tone icy. "I am the hero you transformed into your worst nightmare." With that, he unleashed his fury. The castle that once sang his praises now echoed with the cries of its defenders. Cedric was unstoppable. As dawn broke, the kingdom lay in ruins, the streets paved with the remnants of betrayal. Cedric, once a hero, now stood as the ultimate villain, a symbol of revenge and wrath. The people who had once adored him now trembled at the mention of his name, whispering tales of the knight who turned against the kingdom. But with each victory, a piece of Cedric's soul slipped away. The power he craved came with a price, the loss of his humanity. In his quest for revenge, he had become the very thing he fought against, a tyrant. As the smoke cleared and the kingdom lay desolate, Sir Cedric stood amidst the ruins, a bittersweet taste in his mouth. He had avenged his betrayal, but at what cost? The hero transformed into a villain, forever haunted by the shadows of his choices, searching for redemption in a world that no longer knew his name. And so, the tale of Sir Cedric serves as a warning. Even the noblest hearts can be corrupted, and sometimes the path to vengeance leads to an endless abyss.